Oh, I should be live now. Make sure this camera's not like fuzzy. Clean that off there. There we go. There we go. Should be a lot clearer now. Let's see. Pin message. Let me create a poll. Trying to create a poll. I want to be a little bit creative. Need some options. Let me think. I think I know what to do. Okay. I think I have an idea. I don't think I've asked this one before. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on Q&A. I meant to do poll. Here we go. I was like, what's going on? Why are the options not here? Let's see. I am just typing now, guys. If you're coming in, I'm just creating the poll and I'm trying to think of a good option. You know, I'll throw in a wild card here. And I'll say, throw in a little wild card option. Let's see if you guys can hear me. Sometimes the sound's a little janky. You know, sometimes the sound is a little bit off. Let me get to YouTube. Hey guys, if you are in, this is Randy. We are ready to get started. I have my same cards as from yesterday. I'm just in this type of deck mood right now. Just feeling like I need to be there. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now because I haven't checked the sound. I'm hopeful that there's no issues. So let me just get in here and see. Oh, sounds working good. Oh, thanks for the vote. 10 of Pentacles. Not a surprising choice. I think that's probably going to be the number one option, but sometimes you guys surprise me with that. But welcome. Happy Sunday. I know we're probably all sad that the weekend is almost over, but we still have some time left. We really do. Yesterday, I went live and I talked about the Uranus going through Kritika Nakshatra, and that was very exciting. Let me fix this. I feel like I'm looks like I'm sitting low or something like that. But yeah, we talked about Uranus transiting Kritika. I went through the history. I went through the symbolism. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check out that video. I also did the weekly collective. And if it is your first time here, welcome. Hi, I'm Brandy. I am a practical, everyday, grounded, real world tarot reader. So I like to use basically everyday real world examples, history to give a comprehensive picture of what is going on in your life, the world, whatever the case may be. I have been practicing tarot for quite a long time, well over a decade, might even be 20 years. I'll have to check that date to see when I started. But I have been here a while. Okay. So, welcome to the live. As always, I am here to answer your lovely questions. It is $5 for yes or no, $10 for in-depth questions. And you can just come here and chat as well. Today, I'll probably be on for about 30 minutes, just because I'm short on time. The life of a busy student, it really does never end. But don't forget to vote on the polls. I love polling you astronauts to see what's going on and what your opinions are. Which card do you believe is best for financial gains? Like in your life, what have you seen to be like, oh yeah, this is good. This is great. I love to see it. There's one card I want to put in. This is why I wish the poll had more options that I wanted to put in for that could be good for financial gains as well. But it's mainly for legal matters, and that is the justice card. So if you see that during a legal matter, it's usually things are going to go pretty well. Generally, if you've been fair or, things along the lines of that. If you haven't been the best person, then it can be a little bit shaky. Just drinking some water right here. My throat is so dry. Ugh. How have you guys been spending your weekend? You know me, I have been a busy bee, so there's nothing really new over here in Brandy land. But pretty boring. I'm a pretty boring person because I do work a lot. I was thinking about doing some things next weekend, but I can't find anything that is really sparking my interest. I did see an aerial hoop thing. So if you ever done the aerial hoop thing where you I don't know, contort your body to the hoop, and it's kind of sensual in a way, but I was thinking of checking that out. I might do so. It just depends. These cards have a lot to say today. I can't stand when they get frisky like this. All right. Let me see if I can grip them. 2 votes already. 2 for the 10 of Pentacles. All right. Right here, we are just shuffling away. And thank you for the votes for the 10 of Pentacles. I pretty much expect that card, but you never know what someone's going to pull. Or choose, I should say, not pull, but And thank you guys for the likes. And don't mind me if you don't know, when I yawn, I cry. So I'm not upset. I can't control it. I would love to. But unfortunately, that is not for me in this lifetime. I'm one of those people who literally will get bored to tears. That's crazy when I think about it. But right now, I'm just a little tired. I feel like something is always set in motion. Whew. Oh, and you guys, if you are, what was I going to say? Looking for the weekly collective. I don't know if I said this already. I think I did. Then be sure to check out the latest live. I went live yesterday. I talked to you through the past week's weekly collective. Then I covered this week's weekly collective. So if you're interested in getting some tarot insights on what is going to be happening the week ahead, go ahead and check out that video. And if you did watch it, let me know what you think. And don't forget to like the video. I put a lot of time and effort into that one just because I was talking about the astrology as well. And that took some time and research. So I really appreciate that. Oh, Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, we got someone switching up the pace. That's not a bad option, too. I've definitely seen both the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, hence why I put them both in there for financial gains and opportunities. And let me know if you have anything different that has come up for you in terms of like financial gains, opportunities, and things that might have come up for you. I am curious to see what cards you have pulled, or if anything was unusual or unexpected, and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was a financial gain card. I've gotten judgment to be like, hey, this is a leg up. Weirdly enough. But I guess it makes sense. It's like a new slate, a new start. You're transitioning into a new stage. So it can definitely, if you've been in a rough period, then it can mean something better is coming. I guess if you're in a good period too, it can just mean things are improving even more. So still good for both, right? But yes, let me know if you guys have anything that you would love to ask me, maybe how the rest of the year is going to be, if there's any love coming soon for you, anything about career. We could talk about it, I would love to. Let me get this card out of here. This is like the deck card. Oh, my goodness. Or even how your weekend has been. I don't want to go through the tarot recap, but for real, the Emperor energy was strong this week. I always get that Emperor card to represent having a lot of responsibilities. And so there's that. Oh, 10 of Pentacles is in the win or in the gain, in the lead is what I'm trying to say when it comes to that. But hey, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I am just shuffling. I am pretty much almost done. How have you guys been doing? This has been a past crazy couple of times. We know we have the eclipse coming up, but I think I said this, some other astrologers have said this, maybe even other tarot readers have said this, and how this month, September, is just going to be a little bit wild. And a shift, a vibe change. Go ahead and check out that Uranus and Saturn video I did with them both going retrograde. And also check out the Saturn and Uttara Bhadrapada video and the Uranus and Kritika video. That will give you some more insights as to how those energies are affecting you and what's happening in the world. But thank you guys for voting. We got like 4 10 of Pentacles. That's not a bad choice because I really do see all three when it comes to like financial gains. Ace of Pentacles is like, oh, this is a potential opportunity for something big. 10 of Pentacles, that talks about that generational wealth or long-term sustainability. The World card, just overall successful. And the 9 of Cups, if you have been wishing for something good, wishing for those finances, then, that can be satisfactory as well. But, don't know why the Page of Cups wants to come out. But I can see all of them. So I love asking you and getting you guys' thoughts when it comes to this. It's always interesting. Said, I like seeing the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, exquisite. I mean, I kind of agree with that. I've seen Ace of Pentacles definitely represent some good gains. It's not a bad card at all. He said, I do the Birdman rub when I see the Ace of Pentacles. That's funny. But I completely understand that because you when you think about it, you're right. The Ace of Pentacles, I don't think I've ever seen that to be bad when it comes to, financial growth or opportunities. It's usually good. It would be pretty alarming for that to come up as something not great. So I completely get that reaction. I think I feel that way about like the world. Hey, Shandi, or let me get that right. Shandini. There we go. I hope I'm saying that right. Some of you are changing your minds because the poll is fluctuating. Sent a request. Oh, let me get to your request. I'm assuming you sent it through PayPal. Let me get here to it. Let me get to it. Okay, I'm glad I said that right. Let me. Ignore the other message had difference in the chat. I can't even see the other message unless YouTube blocked it for some reason, because it does that weird stuff sometimes. I think they also have an issue with comments, because sometimes you make a comment, or not just you, but other people, and it doesn't show up. I'm trying to look for. Chat is not working. Okay. Oh, you sent donations on PayPal and couldn't use the chat on YouTube. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, YouTube's definitely been having issues, because I noticed that yesterday, because I left a comment on a video and it just doesn't show up. So, and then I Googled it and they said a lot of people are having issues with the chats and also the comment section. So it's definitely a YouTube issue. Okay, let me get to your question. So I work from home, but on Thursday I've been asked to come to work for a work collaboration. My boss, Dan, will be there. Can you tell me what kind of interaction we will have, if any at all? Will my day go good? And welcome to you guys coming in. If it's your first time to the live, I am happy to see you. I go live every weekend. This time I've been live twice, because yesterday I did a long dissertation about Uranus transiting Critica. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. I do Vedic astrology transit videos every now and then, so you guys can understand what's going on for your signs or the energies in life. But right now, we're taking questions for the tarot. Okay, we have a card flew out. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, another card. We have the Five of Pentacles. That's interesting. Okay, what is this card? Why does it want to come out? We have the Ten of Cups. So, for me, I think the interaction that you guys will have will be pretty short and sweet, very professional. I don't see this being like long, deep conversation. If anything, it's very light. And with the Five of Pentacles there, sometimes you can get that to be like, almost, I guess, for lack of better words, a lack of substance. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like the, hey, how are you? This is the work we have to do. But with the Five of Pentacles there, I don't think they're going into a lot of detail, just because of that combination with that card means. But we do have the Ten of Cups on the end. So it's just like, it's a pretty pleasant interaction. Maybe at some points in the conversation, maybe somebody comes in and they start talking, or you kind of get like over talked in some points, because sometimes we get the Five of Pentacles to represent just being like left out a little bit. So it could be that someone kind of interrupts you guys' conversation at some point. But for the most part, this is a very cordial conversation. It feels as though you are part of the team. They're just kind of going over the basics when it comes to this work collaboration. I think they're going to expand more over time, if anything, just based off of these cards. Let's see, will your day go good? We have the World card. Yeah, your day's going to go good. I would expect you, though, to be a little bit busy because, the World card doesn't sit still. I mean, they may be ending a chapter, but they have a lot that they have accomplished. They have a lot more they want to accomplish. So I really do feel like you're going to end the day feeling a sense of satisfaction of like, okay, I did a lot today. I learned a lot. I feel like I'm moving into a new chapter in my life. I feel like I have come a long way. It feels like a sense of accomplishment for you. So overall, this is a pretty good day. 9 of Pentacles, just kind of reiterating that. You feel confident, you feel strong, you feel like, hey, I got it like that. So I really do think that this is a positive day for you. Maybe at some point you even have a moment where you just congratulate yourself or you give yourself a pat on the back for handling things. Certain things like meeting your boss or maybe even different coworkers can be very nerve wracking. And it's going to feel like you got through that pretty smoothly. And you're going to be proud of yourself, to be honest. You might even give yourself a little treat. I don't know. Maybe you plan to take yourself out after, or whatever the case may be. But it does sound like a really good day. I'm glad that makes you happy to hear. Yeah, be confident. I think they see you as somebody who is a team player, who is honestly very competent and open to learning and collaborating. Do we not meet F to F anymore? What does that mean? Oop. I don't know if I'm understanding that one correctly. Oh, do we not meet face to face anymore? You mean after this? Let me see. Look, guys, thanks for letting me know. I'm old. I'm like F to F. We have Judgment card. Things are changing. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Three of Cups. I think that there is an opportunity that you guys will meet again in person, but that High Priestess energy there is very hidden, very secretive. So I don't know if this is a regular thing that will be happening. Also, Judgment card. Judgment can be very much like we'll meet face to face when there's a strong enough reason to. You know what I mean? Like when there is a strong enough purpose that it makes sense for us to meet face to face. But I don't expect this to be a regular thing, or I feel like we would have gotten more Pentacle cards or something along the lines of that. But I do feel like you will be called in again at some point to say, hey, like, come into the office, we need to talk, let's collaborate. And then also with the Three of Cups here, it's interesting because I wonder if they're going to have some sort of like work event where they're going to invite you all, or I don't know if you guys do the holiday parties and things along the lines of that, but that would be an opportunity to also see them again, especially with this Three of Cups here. They will probably try to invite you to some type of year-end event. A lot of companies do that. And you're probably going to see the same people face to face again, especially if you live in the area. Yeah, in the future, I don't know if your company does this, but the fact that we have the Three of Cups, and this card is collaborative, but they're more like collaborating to have fun, to enjoy their life, to have a good time. So this what makes me think that it's like, okay, this is a company event, this is a party, this is something we're hosting, this is a more casual setting. So not that it's completely casual if it's a company party, but it's more casual than it normally would be if it was in an office. So I feel as though there is that element to it. But yeah, I mean, I hope that I know that things are going to go great. So all you have to do is just relax. It's going to be a smooth interaction. And I think that you're going to feel good about yourself. And hey, darling, I don't think I said hi. Thank you for helping me clarify things. I swear I do not know half the abbreviations. I'm looking things up all the time. Oh, another question. Let me get to it. And if you're new to the live, welcome, guys. Sorry, my voice gets dry from talking so much. Let me make sure I got all the cards here. Oh, thank you all for voting on the polls. 10 of Pentacles does seem to be winning, and then the Ace of Pentacles is falling behind. And I love that those cards are, in a way, sort of sequential. Like if you start at the 10 of Pentacles, it kind of like goes back to the Ace of Pentacles, right? Starts all over. So something about those two cards. Maybe I should have put in like all Pentacles. I'm going to do that next time to see what you guys think is the best Pentacle card when it comes to financial gains. Oh, speaking of Ace of Pentacles, I got one now. It just popped out. And I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope there is many amazing things happening in your life, plenty of blessings. I hope you are all having a good time. And even if you're not, just know that, you know, the period is temporary. There's a lot of shifts and changes going on right now in the world, in our own personal lives. So sometimes it's a lot to handle, you know, and go through. But I do hope for the better. Like, I hope everyone's doing more so good than not good. And I cannot believe, I think someone said we are like almost 70% done with the year. Oh, I see it. All right. So I have a presentation coming up on a project management course. I'm nervous as anything. Can you see how this will go for me? My boss, Dan, will be there as an assessor. Do you see me pass or succeed? Okay. Let us see. And congratulations on your course. It seems like it's coming along. Let's see. Oh, I see the question. I'm answering it. Just shuffling. Okay, this card wants to come out. We have the Two of Wands. The Magician card. Whoa. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, I think you're going to do pretty well when it comes to, I believe you said that there was a presentation. So I think the presentation is going to go pretty well with the Two of Wands, the Magician, and the Six of Pentacles here. These cards don't say anything about being a failure or anything like that. When I see this Two of Wands here, I really feel as though you have taken your time to really make sure that the things that you are presenting in the presentation really match up with what you have been learning and what you have, I guess, what may be important for your boss to hear. Okay. Because the Two of Wands is really great about planning ahead. And with the Magician card there, to me, it shows that you've really tried to do your best to look at all the details and different angles of situations. And it also says that you have everything in you to succeed and do well when it comes to, you know, this presentation and passing the course. And when we also have that Six of Pentacles, to me, it shows that your boss will be very supportive. I feel as though this is like, hey, like, I want to make sure you do a great job, and you're trying to make sure you do a great job. So it's in a way there, it's like you're working together to make sure that you pass. And I really do feel like you'll pass. Okay. I feel these cards are very positive. Generally, the Magician is going to be someone who gets what they want. You know, they do their best to look at all the different ways that they can accomplish their goal, and then they pick the best avenue and do so. And the Six of Pentacles here, that's like, hey, like, we're giving you that leg up. We're giving you that thumbs up of approval. Like, we're here to help you out. We're here to make sure that you get through to the next stage, the next round. The Six of Pentacles doesn't want to hold anyone back. They want to lift them up. They want to push them forward. So I really do feel like you're going to be passing. Yeah, it's like coming to an end with a presentation. Oh, yeah, your presentation is going to go very well. People are going to feel like you're very articulate. You're smart. You know what you're talking about. It's well balanced. It's not too long. It's not too short. You cover a good array of project management principles and best practices is what I see here. And maybe even like some unique perspectives that they haven't heard of, because the Two of Wands can definitely represent. Don't know why I don't feel confident. Well, how you're coming across to people will look confident, to be completely honest. We have the Four of Swords. People are going to view you to be a little bit more relaxed. Like, they're going to like, oh yeah, this person seems to have got it. And we also have the Lovers here. I love that card because that's all about, you know, that effective communication. And so you're really going to be able to effectively communicate your ideas when it comes to the presentation. And I think it's going to be clear for everyone. They're going to feel like, wow, you did a really good job. It was well balanced. We like that. You did a good job at clarifying what you have learned or principles. And there's so much in project management when it comes to that, but they're going to feel like you highlighted the things that were most important. Okay. Whether that be, you know, certain techniques or certain methodologies. It's good. It's good. I mean, I don't know what else to say here. People are going to like it. I generally get the Lovers to represent things going pretty smoothly, you know, to represent conversation is very amicable, that communication is very clear, that people are in alignment with what you're saying. They're like, okay, that makes sense. Like, you know, so I really do feel that you're going to have a lot of support. Nobody's there to bash you or criticize you. I'll say that. All the cards are very supportive. They're very loving. They're peaceful. They're helpful. Like, it's really great. These are really positive cards. So I think you're going to do amazing just based on that. And more than likely, you will pass. You know, you're going to that next level when it comes to the course. I guess you said this is the final stage. So more than likely, you know, I don't know what certificate it is, but to me, it shows that you're going to earn it. Okay. You've got this. Yeah, there's no need to be nervous. People are going to love it. And congratulations for getting to that final stage. I know it's difficult to pass a course and put all your time and energy into it. A lot of people try to downplay how much effort it takes to, you know, uplift yourself. Yeah, I would imagine. Yep, too much to learn. Yeah, project management has so many layers, so many different layers. It's outstanding. All the different methodologies. You are welcome. I'm sending you luck, but I know you got it, so you don't really need it, but I'm going to send it anyway. And hey guys, as you're coming in, don't forget to vote on the polls. And if you want to ask me a question, I am here to help provide you some insights on what could be coming next. If you have anything that is on your mind that you want to talk about, then we can do so as well. This week's poll question is best card for financial gains. Oh, you're welcome. Best card for financial gains. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the World, Ace of Pentacles, and 9 of Cups. So I am very curious to see what you guys will choose. I think next time, maybe in the community tab, I don't know why I did that. Maybe in the community tab, I'm going to pick all pentacles for you guys to choose from, just to see which pentacle card you guys like the most. But I am curious. So don't forget to vote, and thank you for liking. Yes, feel free to hit the like button. I truly, truly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much for those who are liking. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, hit it now. I would love for that. Okay. But yes, welcome to the live, guys. If you're new here, of course, it's very difficult, specifically when you're working full time. Ooh, that's really tough, man. Working full time while taking a course is really hard. Trust me. I mean, I work part time, but then I also have this channel, and then I also have other work, and they're kind of, so it's like 2 part-time jobs, this channel and school. So I completely understand. It's tough. And the amount of brain power, trust me, I understand you. I know you're tired. So you've come very far away, wow, I can't even think. This is what I talk about with the brain power. It makes your brain turn to mush. But you've come a very long way when it comes to what you have accomplished. So, no one can take that away from you. I love when people take the time to, educate themselves, uplift skills, anything like that. Education is a very powerful tool. I know in America, not everyone values education. I would say we even live in a little bit of an anti-intellectual society to some degree. Some people think that their opinions are facts, and that irritates me. But I'm so glad when I see people up leveling, and we got the 8 of Pentacles. How fitting. I love 8 of Pentacles energy, guys. So you guys keep doing it. But yes, let me know if you have any questions that I can answer for you at this time. As always, for those of you who are new, it is $5 for yes or no, $10 for in-depth. There's no limit to the amount of cards I pull. As you can see, I like to get the full picture so that I can give you understanding of what to expect. I don't want to just give you a short yes or no answer or this is good, I want to give you the full picture. But let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to close out in a bit. But before I close out, I do want to say, don't be, I was going to say, don't be scared. I know what I'm talking about. Don't miss out on going back to the weekly collectives. This just goes to show you how tired my brain is, guys. I can barely form sentences. But as I was saying, feel free to check out the weekly collectives. That is on the last live posted yesterday. Timestamps are linked below, so you don't have to just search around for it. You can go for it. Oh, we have a question. Hey, Strawberries. Hello, Brandy. I'm wondering if I should purchase a coupe apartment since I'm nervous about the dollar devaluation and I want to move out of my family situation. It's tense. Okay, let's see. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Lovers. This card wants to come out. The Magician. Okay. Whoa. The Emperor. To me, the cards would indicate that it actually would be a really good decision to move out on your own and to create more independence for yourself. Sorry, my screen just shut down. and to create more independence for yourself. Let me pull these cards up so you can see them better. Okay, I think it's focusing. The Magician's a little sideways, but you get it. I really do think that with these cards here, the Ace of Wands is pointing to a new beginning. We also have that Lover's card to represent a time to sit back and contemplate your choices. But generally, when I see the Lovers, it's presented with new choices and new directions to go in. And with the Magician card there, it's like saying, hey, I can do this. You know, I have everything it takes to stand on my own 2 feet, to go the distance, to be a part of my own, I don't know, victory, freedom, expansion, whatever the case may be. But the Emperor is about bossing up, being the king of your own castle, being someone who is strong, independent, structured. So I don't think that you would regret it. I'm not here to say that everything is easy, because the Emperor card is someone who has a lot of different responsibilities. And since we have this Mars ruled card and this Mercury ruled card, and then we have another Gemini card here, this is like, hey, I'm putting in a lot of effort when it comes to researching, finding a place, managing my budget. So yes, it will take a lot of effort, but I think you will feel like this is worth it. Like this feels like a good choice for you. And like I said, that Seven of Wands, it's a lot of effort, but you will feel like the victor. And I don't think when I get the Seven of Wands, everyone will agree with your decision, especially when I see this card here. There may even be some people who are possibly jealous. That is a good possibility with this Seven of Wands, just because he comes from that place of Six of Wands where he's already winning, and this is him just defending his title. So you may have to defend your decisions, but you're going to love it with this Nine of Pentacles. You will not regret your decision at all. I just want to say that. To be honest, all of these cards represent, freedom, having more space, having more peace of mind, being able to enjoy your life, having a sense of independence, having a feeling of accomplishment, having more structure, having more control over your environment and the direction you want to go in. It really does feel like, hey, feel free to take the leap if you would like. But let me know what you think. He said, I'm also scared of the political direction the U.S. moving in, so I was iffy about staying here long. I completely understand. I feel the same way about the political direction. It's scary here, but not unsurprising given how things have been for a while. So I completely understand. But, maybe you could get a short-term lease. I'm sure that might be an option. I would hope so. So that way, you can go if you don't want to be here. I wonder, I think certain places have month-by-month leases. I think those are pretty rare, but you should be at least be able to get a 6-month lease, I would imagine. But do what you think is best, I know things have been quite, crazy is an understatement. Yeah, it is expensive. You're absolutely right. Most places are so expensive. It's insane. And I always wonder who is paying for this rent. Most people don't make that much money. But then, I saw that a lot of people were living with like 3 or 4 or 5 roommates. And I was like, okay, that's why. I just couldn't live. I mean, that would be tough. If I had no choice, I guess I'd have to live that way. But, But I'm going to wish you the best of luck, Strawberries. The cards think that you can do it, that this would be good for you, that you would feel absolutely wonderful. So if you feel like taking the leap, do so. I think landlords get tax benefits even if the rooms are vacant anyway. You know what? You might be right. Yeah, depending on the landlord. But it's always better to have somebody rent. At least I think so. He said, thank you. Yeah, the dollar's depreciating too, and that's scary to me. Yeah, it's scary to a lot of people. That's why the bond market is so bad right now. People are losing faith in the dollar. And rightfully so, because, you know, with all of the different policies in place, it's like the US is making enemies out of every country. And so that is not going to be good for us in the long run. I will say that I don't think the dollar is going to completely drop overnight or even within the next year. But if time moves on and nothing changes, I can definitely see things getting really bad. But I'm on board with you. I'd rather live in a country that's more peaceful, has less hostility, less violence. You know, it just, to me, it's just unacceptable. So I totally, I agree with you 100%. Strawberries. I think a lot of people need to be thinking of their exit plan. But that might be a topic for another day. But I will see you guys. So I agree. Plus the US is too expensive. Yes. Yes. When you go to other countries, you realize just how expensive the US is. It's like, why does everything cost so much? Like, I really don't get it. When I went to Dubai, I was like, this is so luxurious and so cheap. Like, if I was paying for the same thing in America, I'd be dropping like hundreds or thousands of dollars. It was crazy. But it really is a shame. But I'll see you guys next time. Unless anyone else has another question, I do have to get back to schoolwork, unfortunately. That's so sad. But I do need to get back to it. I will be. You're welcome, Strawberries. And I'm wishing you luck. I hope you find a really great place. One that doesn't have too long of a lease, so you can leave at any moment or relatively soon if things start to really spiral. Granted, it feels like they already have, but you know what I mean. And you are welcome. I will see you guys next time, next week. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll let you know the day by Tuesday night on the community tab, as always. Thank you guys for voting. It's 50% 10 of Pentacles, 50% Ace of Pentacles, split vote. Didn't expect that. So I've got to try this again. All right. I'll see you guys. Bye.